Another gorgeous day, cool mornings, pleasantly warm afternoons, summer and fall meeting, that kind of setup. No, it was gorgeous. Here's a shot of the sunrise this morning, but a little bit of haze in the atmosphere. And over the next several days, you may notice that both at sunrise and sunset especially, but Warren Falk captured that image earlier. The haze is actually the smoke being transported aloft higher up in the atmosphere from the western wildfires well to the west. As of last check, there could be as many as almost 100 wildfires active out west. Hey, this is Tanya Brooks' shot of a hummingbird nested here on the peach tree, and it's preening its feathers. I looked this up. A hummingbird doesn't have a whole lot of feathers, but just over 900 feathers to clean. And of course, that helps with their aerodynamic movements. Let's talk about our temperatures. Made it up to 83 this afternoon. We're currently 81 at Charlottesville Albemarle Airport. Another beautiful day. This morning's low was 58. It was 46 this morning at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Made it up to 78 this afternoon. And again, the humidity very low. As far as temperatures, pretty much in the upper 70s across much of the region at this hour. And as we take a look at the halfway point of the month in terms of rain at the airport, we've just seen over 2.6 inches of rainfall. Average to date would be just over 1 inch and 8/10. So currently halfway through the month of September, a surplus of nearly 3/4 of an inch. September and October, very interesting because one of the wild cards for these months is tropical moisture. September and October can be excessively wet or they can be very dry. A lot of that depends on some tropical moisture. We'll get to the tropics in a moment, but a week from tonight is the autumnal equinox. Meteorologically speaking, September is considered the start to fall, but later next Thursday evening will be the astronomical arrival of the autumn season. Temperatures tonight will be very autumnal, generally in the mid to upper 50s across the region. Another cool and comfortable start in the morning. Another pleasant day tomorrow as we'll see those daytime highs in the low 80s. And of course, the game at Scott Stadium here on Saturday afternoon as the Cavaliers take on the Old Dominion Monarchs. We're talking about temperatures at kickoff time in the low 80s, topping out in the mid 80s during the afternoon. The humidity will still be low this weekend. It'll just be much warmer. Matter of fact, as we get into Sunday, we'll see those daytime highs for many of us in the upper 80s. It gets even warmer, almost hot, as we head into next week, the final days of summer. So things are pretty quiet now across much of the mid-Atlantic, the Northeast, the Ohio Valley, the Southeast. We had a weak little boundary that came through earlier today. It's essentially just allowing a reinforcing shot of drier air. High pressure building down from eastern Canada really dominate our forecast over the next several days. It'll eventually shift farther offshore. Then we'll start to see temperatures warm more so this weekend, but temperatures are quite pleasant in the 70s and 80s. Fiona's tropical storm headed toward the northern Leeward Islands where there are warnings up. Right now, tropical storm watches up for the U.S., British Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. We'll watch this into next week and see how close it gets to the U.S. eastern seaboard. It may split the uprights between the East Coast and Bermuda. Temperatures here for tomorrow morning in the 50s to around 60. A nice afternoon with many of us in the low 80s. We'll head into our Saturday morning with temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60 and low to middle 80s here on Saturday. Tonight then, clear to partly cloudy, certainly comfortable temperatures in the upper 50s for many. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Pleasant days and much warmer as we turn the corner into next week, the final days of summer. Casey and Steve.
All right, Eric. Thank you.
Thank you so much.